For this video, I will be showing you how to do the Tunisian double stitch. And I will be using an Afghan hook. This one is a 6mm hook, and you can use any size you want to get the size of the stitches that you're looking for. We're going to start with a slip knot. And for this pattern, your multiple of chains is going to be any number plus 1. So for this one, I'm going to do 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I'm doing 15 stitches plus 1. And now we're ready to begin. Row 1 is just like any other Tunisian stitch. You're going to skip that first stitch and go into the second stitch from the hook. I'm going to be working in these back bumps behind the stitches. So insert your hook and bring up your loop. And you'll do that all the way down the chain. Just insert your hook and bring up your loop, keeping all of your loops on the hook. And here I've completed row 1. I've got all my hooks on my, or all my loops on my hook. And now I'm ready to begin row 2, which is just like the basic Tunisian, where you yarn over and pull through just one loop, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you'll just continue doing that all the way down the row. And pull through 2, pull through 2. And then when you get to the end, you'll have these last 2, and you'll just do the same thing, pull through those last 2. And we're ready to begin row 3, which will be part of your repeating rows. I'm going to skip that first vertical bar there and go under this next one. Bring up your loop, and then you're going to yarn over and draw through just that one loop. Move on to the next one. Bring up your loop, yarn over, and go through just that one loop. Insert hook, bring up a loop, yarn over, pull through one loop. And you'll continue doing this all the way down the row, keeping all these loops on here. So one more time, just go under there, bring up your loop, grab your yarn, and pull through that one loop. And you're going to end up with these different looking stitch right there. And here I'm coming to the end of row 3, and instead of just going under that one bar, I'm going to go under both of these loops here, and this will just give you a nice clean edge that'll match the other ones. So I'm going to go bring up my loop and pull through. For row 4, you're going to grab your yarn, pull through just that one loop, grab your yarn, and then pull through 2. And for the remainder of this row, you will grab your yarn and pull through 2. Pull through 2, pull through 2. So yarn over and pull through 2. And once you have completed row 4, you will repeat rows 3 and 4 for the remainder of your work. And here I've done a few more rows. And you can see by doing that extra drawing through that loop, you end up with this pretty cool pattern here. You got your bars and then a stitch and a bar and a stitch. And to finish off your work, you're going to slip stitch all the way across that final row. So insert your hook, grab your yarn, and do your slip stitch. And this will finish off this edge so that way it matches the other ones. And you'll do this all the way across, and once you've reached the end of this row, you'll tie off, and don't forget to weave in that end. And you can see the difference between taking this last step with the slip stitches. It just gives it that nice clean edge, and then it matches the rest of the row, or the rest of the edges.